Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Lukas Schor, co-founder of Safe, to discuss the future of digital asset and data ownership. Lukas, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks for having me, Jill.
You got it. What are the current issues with crypto and asset ownership as it's right now?
So the beauty of crypto really is that for the first time ever, people are able to hold their digital assets by themselves without the need for any intermediary, a bank that stands in between them and their assets. But the reality is that this also comes with a lot of technical jargon that the user has to deal with, a lot of risks for users as they have to take care of custodying their assets. They have to manage their keys. So many people actually default back to using centralized intermediaries like exchanges to custody their digital assets, and therefore again they're back at the mercy of these intermediaries. They involve counterparty risk and all of that.
Why do you think custodians and centralized intermediaries, in your mind, failed Web3 and crypto users?
So it's not specifically to crypto, I think, but whenever you give access to your assets to someone else, this results in counterparty risk. We see this even now with the banking crisis, where custodians here, banks, they incur bank runs, and suddenly your assets might not be yours anymore. And the same thing can happen in crypto as well. When you give your crypto to someone else, they might incur a hack, they might incur a bank run, they might also abuse the user funds, like in the case of FTX, and you're still reliant on someone else to safekeep your assets.
So how do you make sure people have ownership of their assets and data more easily? How do you keep it safe?
So we need to make self-custody as easy as using custodial services. Right now, there's still a lot of technical jargon. It's hard to use for most users, and self-custody needs to become the default. It needs to become as secure and as accessible as using custodial services.
What is this new smart accounts technology, and how will it change user experience?
So smart accounts is a new technology that really allows to replicate a lot of what people are used to with custodians. So when people give their assets to a custodian, they know that they can always go to that party and get access back to their account. They can also rely on this party making checks on the transactions, check if they're compliant, check if they're secure. They also benefit from a good user experience. And that's currently not possible with self-custody, but with smart accounts, we will be able to replicate all of that and more, where we have ways to create automations for your account, where you're able to make subscriptions and recurring payments, where you have automated checks on your account that check if a transaction is compliant, if it's secure. It allows you to define recovery mechanisms, so you're not in the risk of losing full access to your account. But if something happens, if you lose your device, for example, you have ways to regain access. So at least in the midterm, we will be able to bring self-custody to a level where it's at least as usable and as secure as custodians, and allow more people to get the benefits of true self-custodial like crypto.
And finally, what are second order effects for Web3 and these new kind of smart accounts?
So with smart accounts, we will see a whole new range of users getting onboarded to crypto. People that so far didn't want to deal with the complexities of crypto will be able to more easily, with less friction, get the benefit from that. And even so that at some point people will not even see the difference between using crypto or not. Like it will become as easy as just surfing the web. So there will be a new range of services and products that are built for this new target group. But it also means, as self-custody becomes more of a default, that traditional custodians, banks, centralized exchanges have to rethink their business model. They have to see where they can add value to this new paradigm and how they can be supporting users on that journey.
Okay, Lukas, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you so much, Jill.